In this video, I'll go over all the best base pals and how you can use them efficiently to maximize your production depending on your needs. Before we begin the guide, here's a quick tip for new and returning players. Always prioritize using the highest tier work suitability pals available. Their higher multipliers are far more important than any passive skills. You should only focus on breeding for passive skills once you have endgame pals. For your main base, I recommend building at -856 -454. This location provides access to 6 oil extractors, which are essential for producing plasteel ingots. Place your oil extractors before laying down any foundations to prevent collisions with structures later on. If the area is uneven, like mine was, use foundations to make it level. Connect levels with stairs to improve accessibility. You can even expand over the water using ceilings and pillars to maximize your building space. Surround your base with defensive walls for protection. You can skip placing walls facing the water since no pals can swim in this area. Place a large power generator at the edge of your base. It can power the entire setup and doesn't need to be near any specific equipment. Group all the working pits in one area and place chests nearby for faster deposits by item collecting pals. Set up the mill, crusher, and the cooling box near your crop farm. This keeps your watering pal close, saving production time. The cooling box serves as both a deposit point for crops and a food source for pals, so you'll want to place it close to the farm. Add a ranch, pal disassembly conveyor, and a breeding pen to create an all-in-one setup. You'll want to place another chest near the breeding pen for a quick item deposit. Add another cooling box near the ranch, since pals deposit honey into coolers rather than chests. This prevents delays as ranch items don't stack. Place remaining items such as beds, hot springs, the statue of power, and the monitoring stand wherever there's space available. Before we continue, I just want to say a massive thank you for all the support. We recently hit 500 subscribers and surpassed 4,000 watch hours. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers and monetization, which brings me one step closer to becoming a full-time YouTuber, and it's all thanks to you. This base can function efficiently with one Ozurk, one Lylene, one Germantide, one Germantide Ignis, one Anubis, one Astragon, and one Frostallion. I also like to use a Frostallion Noct just to boost the gathering speed. The remaining 7 slots can be adjusted for resource needs. Want more ores? Add Astragons, which are preferable to Blasphemous because they come with a free nocturnal passive. Need more crops? Add more Lylenes and even a Lulu, which reduces crop growth time by 50% at max condensation. Lulu is best for multiple crops but isn't worth it for smaller farms. Need ammunition fast? Just add more Anubises for quicker production with higher workloads. This setup eliminates the need for separate bases for specific tasks. However, I recommend having a separate breeding base to use the monitoring stand, as when you set the work speed to super hard, it will speed up the egg production without giving any negative effects like sand decreasing. However, this only works with pals that are inside a breeding pen. That's why you need it to be separate. Use salads or pizza for food, as they increase work speed and manage sand decrease. Add a bee guard for honey, which is used in cakes for breeding, and a dumud for high quality pal oil, which is crucial for crafting polymer for circuit boards and missiles. Use a fast transporter for ranch pal items, as ranch items don't stack. I recommend a high-speed flyer that has the transporting suitability for maximum efficiency. At this stage of the game, wood becomes irrelevant. If needed, use a shroomer instead of a prickster to reduce the sand drop rate of all the pals at base. The total pals I use for this base include 4 Dumugs, 4 Beegars, 4 Astragons, 3 Anubises, 1 Germantide, 1 Germantide Ignis, 3 Lylenes, 1 Frostallion Noct, 1 Lulu, one Ozark, and a Stroomer, which all have the best work speed passives: Artisan, Lucky, Work Slave, and Serious. For medical production, I use Bellinor Libero with Work Slave, Artisan, Serious, and Conceited, as Bellinor cannot obtain the Lucky passive. For transporting, I use Ragnarhawk and Wumpo Botan. They both have Legend, Swift, Runner, and Nimble passives to pick up items faster. Wumpo works best for stacked items at the farm, as he can pick up 40 at a time, but is much slower than Ragnarhawk. That is why Ragnarhawk is amazing at ranch items, as it has super fast speed. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. I'll be glad to help. Click here to check out my other Palworld guides.